Hey guys, it's Koogly again with another ROM review, and this time I've got the Skydragon OS for the OnePlus 3, so stay tuned for that. So guys, the Skydragon OS for the OnePlus 3. Let's just say Skydragon OS for the OnePlus 3 is one of the best ROMs you can get if you want to get stuff done, apart from maybe Oxygen OS or some other ROMs, but still, Skydragon has been one of my favorite ROMs on the OnePlus 3, and I've been using this particular version since it came out. So if you can note the date, I've been using it for more than 3 weeks now, and I have had no complaints about it. Let's get started now. First of all, what you would see here is the ambient display. Of course, it's working. Everything is working. OnePlus 3 is right now at about 3 years old now. There aren't many issues with the custom ROM space. This is the launcher which it comes with, which is Quick Step. Works out really well. I'm really happy with it. I really like the clear or recent view button, which I really like. But I would hope that more ROMs adopt this one rather than something like launcher or something. I don't like launcher particularly well. So let's go to the about phone page. In the about phone page, you can see that it is Skydragon version 9, June 5 security patches. It is actually using the 13 June release. I know it's been a while, but that is the latest version which is available as of now. The kernel version is 3.18138. The Holy Dragon is 0.10. That is the one which came with the ROM. You can read the changelog from here, which should work out. The phone option and all that is available, and SLN status is permissive if you need to keep that in mind. So there you have it. That is the about phone page. Now let's get to the ROM now. First of all, the ROM is one of the best ROMs available for the OnePlus 3. I believe I have already told this, and I would recommend anyone to at least try this. If you have the slightest enjoyment out of using a custom ROM, you need to try this one because it works really well. It's one of the most desirable Oxygen OS replacements available for the OnePlus 3. Before everything is working. I am only using one SIM slot, but it does have ULT working. I have disabled that because I don't use Geo anymore. Rest assured, Geo is working. Now let's get started with the extra options, because this one does have a lot of options. All the extra options are inside Dragonstone, which is cool. First option is styles. In the styles menu, you do have animation options. You can customize that. It does have all the options which you would normally find in any other feature-rich ROMs. Dashboard icon can be customized, which is really cool. So you can customize the icons in the settings menu if you want to change that. Fund manager is available. As of now, I'm using the Roboto Condense, which is one of my favorite funds available. It also has a few options which are really cool. You can customize that. You can see what all funds you want to use, and you can customize it according to your wills. And it does also come with Skydragon theme, which is the Omni style theme engine, which is also really cool. You can compose the theme. It does have primary color. Accent colors are available. You can customize that. And it doesn't just stop at just black or dark. It does have plum colors, Omni colors, dark blue. All of that is available. The user of this phone, just my mom, wanted white colors because, well, I don't know why, but yeah, that's the reason I'm using white, which does work out really well. Apart from that, in the button options, you do have volume rocker control, you do have playback control, which is really cool. Keyboard cursor control is also available. Volume panel on the left is available. All of these options can be customized. Few of the options which I really like. Power menu options are available. You do have advanced restored from here. Hardware key buttons can be customized. It does have the backlight customization, button touch, external touch, all that is available. Back, home, and overview button can be customized for all of these options. These are all the options which are available for the custom actions, and also it can be customized for selected applications if you want to do that. And the fingerprint option, you do have fingerprint unlocked, so every time you restart the device, it will not ask for a pin. Use it at your own risk. Fingerprint authentication vibrations available, which is cool. In the gesture options, you do have a USB gesture, so that is, I will tap the power button for the camera application, which does work out. Swipe up on home button for the recent menu and all that. If you are using the navbar options, you can actually enable that. Should work out really well. Navigation gestures are available for those who want to use the newer features from the newer OnePlus devices. Personally, it doesn't really work as well as Oxygen OS, but it's still there. But on this device, there is hardware key control. I don't know why you would do that, but hey, if you want to do that, power to you. Screen of power torch is available, which is something I use personally a lot on my device. So it is available with automatic turn off, which is cool. Swipe to screenshot is available, which is really nice to see. But one thing to note is that it does scroll the screen also, which does not work for the most part. So yeah, it's something there. In the lock screen options, you do have power menu. You can enable, disable that, disable the quick settings. Lock screen shortcuts can be default, or you can just disable that. Double tap to sleep on the lock screen is available, and it is anywhere on the lock screen, not just the 1/3 or the bottom shortcut area, which is really cool. Lock screen charging info is available. Face auto unlock can be enabled if you are using Google Google's face unlock feature, scramble layout, quick unlock, and also media cover art is available if you want to customize that. In the miscellaneous options, you do have privacy guard if you want to micromanage the permissions on each and every application. You can do that. Sensor block per package is available if you want to save a bit of battery. Wake lock and alarm blocker is available if you know what you're doing. Aggressive battery options are available if you want to have a little bit more options available. Personally, I don't really use that. Calling options and door settings can be customized again if you know what you're doing. If not, just leave it alone. Navbar options are available if you want to use navbar, and I mean you have all these options. Smart bar is available, fling options are available, and it does work out really well. The notification options, heads up options are available where you can select the timeout and snooze timer, which does work out. Notification light can be customized for applications, which is the normal eye functionality. Battery charging lights can be customized. As you can see, you have the 4 LED light icons, which does work out. Vibrate in call options are also available, which does work out. Now in the recent app options, you do have options to enable USB recent app if you don't want quick step, but quick step works out really well, so I'm really using that. In the status bar options, you can customize the icons which are available on the status bar. You can do that. Brightness control by sliding across the status bar, double tap to sleep on the status bar. Battery icon can be customized. You can customize what appears here, so you can have the dotted circle, the portrait mode, all of that, and the percentage inside the icon, outside the icon is also available. Bluetooth battery status on the status bar. If you're using a Bluetooth headphone, it will work out. Clock and date options are available with a date style and date format. All of that can be customized. Network traffic indicator is available, which is a basic one, which does work out though, so I'm really happy with that. VLDI code can be enabled or disabled if you want to see it or not. And also old mobile type style is available where it all is condensed into one icon, which I like. And the weather options, you can customize the weather. This is Omni JAWS, so it does work out, so you do need to use the open weather map. Icon pack is available. I'm using Google because I like it. Lock screen weather can be enabled and it should work really well. As you can see, that is the thing. It does show on a different line rather than what you would expect in a pixel-like ROM, so you can customize that. It also has the option to show the city name, which is really cool. I like that. In the device features, you do have off-screen gestures, so that is the OnePlus options. It is available. Personally, I don't really use it. It's also a little bit finicky if you're not on an Oxygen OS ROM. The vibration strength can be customized if you want to customize that. Slider options are available and wall sliders are working, and it does work out really well. Graphic options are available where you can customize to RGB mode, a natural mode, or default mode. I normally keep it default. High brightness mode is available. It just cranks up the brightness to full. Ambient display options are also available for pickup, hand wave, and pocket mode, which does work out really well. And that is it in the Dragon's Den options. Again, a lot of options available. Let's go to the display option. The display options, adaptive brightness is available. You can enable that. Night light is available. You can use that. Font size and display size can be customized. Ambient display again is available where you have new notification, and also battery level can be enabled on the ambient display, which is also cool. Always on mode is also available, but again, it's kind of a battery demon, so I don't really like it. Double tap to wake on the display is available. Now, device theme is available for applications such as Google applications, which recently has started getting dark mode. For those applications to see if the device is in dark mode or not, it does have a device theme selector, which is really cool. I like this one. I am missing that in a few of the ROMs, which is available for the 60, so I'm really happy with the option here. Sound option, basic stuff. It does have vibration for calls, SIM 1, SIM 2, ringtones separately. Alarm sound and all is available, which does work out. Something which I do want to mention is that I'm using an unencrypted phone, so just keep that in mind. Digital well-being is available, which does work really well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now in the system options, something which I would have really loved to have in this ROM. The only thing which I'm missing in this ROM is an OTA updater, which would have been a very good way to just make it one of the staples on this ROM. The only reason I don't want to stay on this ROM, or I don't want my family to be staying on this ROM, is because it doesn't have an OTA updater, and flashing stuff through time and recovery is not something I want them to do. It would have been much easier to have it automatically, and this is a OnePlus 3, so it doesn't have issues with the team and recovery or anything of that sort. So yeah, I would have loved to have that. So there you have it. That is the extra options available with this ROM. Again, one of the more feature-rich ROM, which is one of the most stable ROMs available for the OnePlus 3. I have no qualms about giving this to my dad or my mom. It will work as it should with all these features, so I'm really happy with this. Now the battery life. Again, battery life is also one of the strong points of this ROM. Now you have to keep in mind that this is a 3-year-old device, and I have been using ThinkThink to sync everything for about 2 hours, so it has been pretty intensive, and still I'm only down by about 40% in 4 hours, which is slightly more than 10% or more closer to 15%, which is actually a pretty decent option. And I was also running Antutu benchmarks. It's a very battery friendly ROM. Idle drain is somewhere around 1% to 1.3% depending on the usage, depending on the background task which I have. Overnight drain is less than 1%, which is really cool. About 5 to 5.5 hours of SOT is not unheard of in this phone with this ROM, which is really the most I can ask for this phone now. So I'm really happy with that. So the battery life is really cool. Now the performance of the ROM. The performance of the ROM is also pretty cool. I'm getting about 160,000, which is normal for this phone. It is a OnePlus 3. It works. I don't have much issues with it. I'm not going to include a PUBG run test because it's almost the same frame rates as any other ROM. Using the ROM though, it works really well. Something which I do want to mention is it does have spectrum profiles with the kernel which is available. I've always kept it at balanced. You can use a battery profile or you can use a performance profile if you want to use that. Personally, it doesn't make much of a difference, at least in my testing area, so just keep that in mind. Now the stability of the ROM. The stability of the ROM has been pretty rock solid. As I've already said, this is one of the most stable custom ROMs you can get for the device. There are other ROMs which are also stable, but for this ROM to be this stable with all these features and all these usable performance and all that, I'm really happy about this ROM existing for the OnePlus 3. And as I've already said, I have no qualms about giving this phone with this ROM to my parents because they're not technophiles, they don't know how to do things, but still they will be able to use it without any hindrance. I'm really happy with the stability of this ROM. Now the camera, it comes with a snap camera I believe, and it takes decent photographs. I didn't have any camera crashes, which is rare on the newer ROMs which I've tried out because I've had a lot of crashes with a lot of ROMs. It works, I'm happy with it. You can use Google Camera to get really good photographs and it just works really well. So camera wise also it's pretty okay. Now the aesthetics of the ROM. The aesthetics of the ROM is pretty good. As I've already said, it does have a lot of options. Now I'm using light theme. If you want to use a dark theme, even black theme, you can use that, and it will also change the notification. You have a separate option for changing the notification to white or black. It does have a lot of options. It works really well. I'm really happy with the overall options available with aesthetics and all that. Again, you can use a Substratum theme or something like the Swift installer, which I found to be much more easier than Substratum theme, so you can use that. It should work really well. Now the overall experience of the ROM. The overall experience of the ROM is pretty great. If you can't understand it by now, I mean, I love this ROM. It is one of my favorite ROMs available for the OnePlus 3, even for the OnePlus 6T, which I've been using. I tried out Skydragon. It is a great ROM. I really like it. Another thing which I really like is that it comes with a quad recorder, which is not something you find. One thing which I do want again is proximity speakerphone, which is another thing which I like a lot in my ROM. So these are few of the things which I would like as an improvement. If the developer is watching this video, please include that because it's just a few things which will make it to the top. So yeah, let me show you guys the boot animation, which has changed from the last time, which is a good thing. So here is the boot animation, which well, it has changed. Previously it was just a dragon, which is kind of an S, and it just irradiated, I guess. This is more interesting, let's just say that. I like this boot animation better than the previous one, and I'm really happy with that. So there you have it, guys. That is my take on the Skydragon ROM. Let me just show you guys, these are all the options which are available with the quick setting panel. You can customize everything here, which I believe I have missed out. It does come with a game mode, it does have one-handed mode, it has a lot of options, and you can customize whatever appears here, and it will just work. So yeah, there you have it, guys. That is the Skydragon OS for the OnePlus 3, one of the best ROMs available for the OnePlus 3. Take my word for it, try it out, you will be happy with it. So yeah, I guess that much is it about the ROM. Then hope you guys liked the video. Please share, subscribe and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.